Tell me how to make tomato soup.
I peel potatoes. About 2 potatoes, maybe 3, and slice them up like it's going to fry 'em. And, I'd put almost a stick of butter in 'em.
A whole stick?
And then I'd add milk to it, and then mashed potatoes in that milk. It would make it in that soup salt and pepper. And the milk made it rich too. And some people eat like cornbread with it.
Yeah.
Trouble with it. But no.
No.
I always like cornbread in sweet milk, crumbed up in sweet milk. But no, I didn't care for it that way. And when you eat it and it's just real rich. We always use crackers when we eat it. And Gilbert would eat maybe 2 bowls of that before he'd go to bed. He said, I can sleep. When I eat this, I sleep well.
He sleeps because he's full.
He said, I sleep good when I eat this. So, it didn't take long to make it. And I just got up and fixed it for his supper. He was just like Aunt Pearl. He really loved it. And don't you know, I never make it no more.
Why not?
I haven't made no potato soup for a long time.
How come?
Tanya, I don't do a whole lot of that kind of stuff just for me because I want, you got to, just for one person.
You can cook for me. You can always cook for me.
And I was pretty well known for my coconut cream pie.
Yeah. And your Raisin Bran pie.
I'd rather make pies than cake.
How do you make the Raisin Bran pie?
Raisin Bran pie. It's just like a custard pie. It's a plain custard pie. I cook these raisins, and they're soft and hot, and I put that in that custard that I've got made. Stir it around.
How do you make the custard?
Custard. Well, I'll tell you the way it is now, and I tried this, and it worked fine. You know, those Jell-O pie? And some people use this instant, but I don't. I use the ones where you cook.
Okay.
And they have the recipe on the thing, tells you how to make them.
Okay.
And the raisins, and then of course you put half eggs in it, but you divide the eggs, the white from the yolks.
Okay.
So you can have the icing.
Yeah, how do you make that?
Well, I whip it up with the mixer until it gets like ready to spread on. And I put a scant tablespoon of sugar to the egg.
Okay.
If I got 3, I put the 3 things of sugar.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And just beat it and beat it and beat it a little more to get that sugar all good. Well, the pies are easy to make.
That's what you say.
Yes, goodness sakes. I've made so many. pies. I wouldn't want to see it in a pie. I don't know whether I'd hardly believe myself or not.
How do you make that cinnamon thing?
And then I learned to make those coconut cream pies. And I get the coconut cream pie filling in that Jello things.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how many places. And cold, I'd take that. I never ever brought a piece of pie home, or wasn't none left. Tanya, I reckon they must have been good. Oh, they tell me that.
They are.
And the pigeon fork, oh, for a long time. And for my dessert, I'd take coconut cream pie. And we had one preacher, Brother Ray, one that married Janet and Darrell, and he would get his pie on his little plate before he ever filled his other plate.
He knew what he wanted.
Well, no, if he didn't, he wouldn't get a piece. And I even, 2 times, I remember, I even just baked an extra one and he took it home with him.
Oh, that was nice.
Huh?
That was nice.
And his mother was real old. And, oh, she loved him too. He'd say, "I'll take it." He'd divide with Mama. And his wife thought she'd try to make him a pie. He seemed to love him so well. And she laughed and told me, she said, she says, but it didn't add up. Oh, everybody wants me to write my pie recipe. Well, I used that pie filling, but I added other stuff.
Yeah.
And I say, well, I don't have a recipe.
Just a little of this, a little of that.
But I used to make English food cakes. Oh, yes. All that.
How do you make the cinnamon thing?
Cinnamon rolls. I have my dough, make it like biscuit dough,
Okay.
and I roll it out thin. I smear butter all over that, and brown sugar, sprinkle it on it everywhere, and my cinnamon on it. Then I roll it up, I don't know how I roll it up that way and cut them.
Oh, they're good.
Yeah. Well, if anybody could take like canned biscuits, not cooked,
Mm-hmm.
and roll them thin.
Oh, okay.
And well, see, I was making a whole lot of it. If it was just for one person, you wouldn't need
All that dough.
about 2 or 3 biscuits, roll them out thin, and spread butter all over them, and sprinkle that brown sugar on them. And I have made them with white sugar.
Now I'm hungry.
Well, you put a right smart on it.
Do you?
And then sprinkle cinnamon over it and roll them up. Bake them in the oven like you would bread.
Yum.
That's all. It's a simple thing to be to me. And And that's a whole lot like cinnamon toast.
Mm-hmm.
I used to make a lot. You remember when you all used to come and Amanda would come. Mike's working over here. She'd come. That's what she loved. She loved cinnamon toast and chocolate milk.
And chocolate milk.
You remember that?
Uh-huh.
And she was another one that would eat 5 pieces of bread. You remember that?
Just like her dad.
But she hauled them out. She didn't eat the same thing. And I said something about that for Bonnie. And I think she liked me to fix her 5. My goodness, she didn't know she was doing that. Amanda Mason, I always use that whole way. Amanda Mason, who ever heard that lie? And the rest of you liked them too, but you all eat eggs and gravy and bacon and sausage, stuff like that. But no, she didn't want that kind of stuff.
She wanted 5 pieces of bread, cinnamon toast.
She wanted that cinnamon toast. And so many people would toast their bread and then put their butter in their sugar stuff. And sugar wants to fall off. And Hope was little. This when her daddy died. Ways up there. And there was another girl there. She was a niece of Michael Lewis. And we spent the night. This is after the funeral. We stayed a few days. And she fixed her some cinnamon toast. And Hope said she wanted one. Well, that's the way she done it. She didn't cook the sugar and the butter in it, but there wasn't much butter. And when she went to eat it, that sugar won't fall off, you know. And she said, T-Tane, don't do it this way. We lied. And that girl said, well, how does T-Tane make it? She said, she don't make it like this.
Nobody makes it like Nana.
Jack